Greetings. Wendell here, Papa Bear, many other names, and I am very excited today to finally introduce Radiance, Radical Healing, aka Republic of Hugelkultur, Box 96, and so on. And what is happening today, finally, is the putting together of a story of cancer, my cancer. And it's a story not meant to be anything but my story. But it is my hope, and it is now my opportunity to express ongoing gratitude, to share what I have learned, to share the melding of my Hugelkultur nation, my republic, and how it is synonymous with this cancer experience. And so that's pretty much it. And how it's going to flow, hopefully, will be the putting together of various episodes that have already been done, and then to provide ongoing information as to cancer, the treatment of cancer, and how it is, for me, a miracle, how cancer saved my life. And you go online and you'll see that all over the place. And all I know is that somewhere in this moment, when I was told that I had an aggressive stage 4 cancer of the prostate that had jumped the fence, that was when I saw that PET scan, which will be the first episode, and I'm sharing that only because of how sitting there with this doctor for 20 minutes and watching my prostate look like the science project that I never did with my children. You know, I never did the volcano with them. Well, here's the volcano, that being the prostate. And so it's that story, and in particular, it's laced with gratitude. I cannot begin to express the gratitude to so many people, so many strangers, and in particular, the lesson that once I learned to accept the love that I was surrounded with, the love that I had not accepted, it has been overwhelming, and it will be an ongoing gratitude. But mainly I know that, you know, I had this rodeo left in me, which would be this opportunity to focus out for the first time. And I've scripted this, so you'll hear some of this redundantly. That's me. And but again, it's hopefully to educate. I'm telling you, if you don't know what your PSA score is, boys, you're missing the boat. One, you're not advocating for yourself, and you're not advocating for your family. It's a simple blood test. And now every man I see, every chance I have, I go, what is your PSA score? Man, if you don't know, figure it out, okay? Get it done, because you don't want to wait to be where I am, which is in the top 4%. I always go big. And so this is my experience, and I'm going to share it with you. And we are going to then have ongoing podcasts. I hope that it does what it's intended to. Please do not receive it as a anything but that. That it's meant to help others. Okay, like so many have done. Part of the deal is this hormone treatment, man. Got me going. Anyway, so let me just, I just want to share a couple of things right out of the gate. I wasn't going to get into the, the gratitude because in detail because there's just, that'll take an episode and it's just such a beautiful thing. But I mean, these are things that happened to me. Okay, it's like my friend Stephanie, she knew I was going to be bad without my dog, Buck. She made me this, made this picture of Buck for me to take to San Francisco when I did my radiation. It's my, my beloved neighbors, Gina and Warren, who always have my back, sending me with my little flamingo buddy, and they're my little, it traveled with me. Okay, I mean, it just some of my family members, Gary and Betty Jo, who provided me with alternative medicines, potty mouth mama who made me my bracelets for Radiance that filled this packet. I mean, it was like, I can't keep them. People, I mean, I love giving these Radiance bracelets away. I mean, wow. Because that's what when I started calling it Radiance instead of radiation, things start changing. But there was that one moment that Tina Crumpacker in Florida 30 years ago told me that you could shift on a dime, and I was like, yeah, right, okay, but I had that, and on that moment, that shift on a dime, I went from, okay, cancer, blah, blah, to this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity, and I mean, it's like this cup here, I won't get into what it says, but a friend of Laura's, immediately provided this. I have jewelry that, are symbolic of love that I carried with me. This is Radiance. So hang in there with me because, and I need to thank my buddy Eric, my technology guy, who I am proud to say I am a co-host with his project, which I encourage you to check out, which is grievance-it.com. It's amazing. A consumer-driven platform that he has given his heart and soul to, and I am so proud of it and so proud to have that opportunity. And so he is assisting me in pushing forward with this because it would have been just an ongoing collection in my phone. And so now, I get to move forward. I get to make this a reality, and so I will stop. I will tell you. I will give you later on. There'll be scare tactics, boys. Because listen, if you want your dignity thrashed, go ahead, let yourself get prostate cancer, bladder cancer, whatever. I mean, I purchased this. This is I don't know if you can see it, but this is an actual old-fashioned tool that, trust me, prostate cancer will make every one of your orifices available. Unbelievable. So we'll move on from that. I'll come back to that, boys, because I want you to be frightened, and I want you to go do that PSA score, okay? No John Wayne here, man, okay? So here we go. This is the start, and what I'll say is then, as I said, the following will be then the video that the doctor allowed me to shoot as I watched that volcano. And so, as I said, finally, yeah, this have been promised for a while. The story second now matters. Later, I'll express the mountain of gratitude that I have for my 4 children who never left me in spite of me being a stranger. So I've named this Radiance, Radical Healing, the Republic of Radical Healing. And so I'm excited because it's finally happening. Thank you, Eric. This has been promised for a while, the story of how cancer saved my life. It's not a news story. This is not a new mousetrap. It's not a self-help gimmick. It's not some new guru program. It's not about, I mean, it is about me, but it's not a pat on the back. It's about gratitude. It's about gratitude. Because I'm telling you, that's the healer of all. It's about being given a new rodeo, my most important one. And that is, I finally get to focus out. Thank you, Tina. I get to focus out, to give, not take, and that's been a long time coming. It is simply to share this path of mine in hopes it will help other people experience prevention and help. So yes, cancer saved my life. Each nanosecond matters now. Later I will express the mountain of gratitude that I have, how gratitude heals. So yes, I'm so excited because this is something that is not just self-serving. So enough. So to begin, the first episode will be that video where I see that volcano that was my prostate, the absorbing information from the doctor, the aggressive stage 4 prostate cancer prognosis that has jumped its fence, lymph node after lymph node glowing, words like, oh, I've never seen this before, we usually don't see this, then the journey through Radiance at UCSF, wow, my pink bubble, those beautiful people, and then coming home and knowing that the cancer was still there. Then the joining of gratitude, another way of medicine, and beginning this journey with you, the joy of solutions and education that we will do together. Cancer is not the enemy. It is the body's voice saying enough. Not a malfunction, a message. Not a curse, a course correction. Stress, poor diet, toxins, trauma, a suffocated spirit. These tilt our cells towards darkness. Sugar feeds it, stress fuels it, silence seals it. But what heals is older than medicine and now confirmed by science. Oxygen, movement, breath, clean food, plant-heavy, sugar-light diet, herbs, teas, fasting, meditation, stillness. Western tools apply, radiation, hormone, clinics, surgery, they're not enemies, allies. But words, mindset, gratitude, how we speak to ourselves shapes how our body survives. And here's the truth. I could not heal until I learned to receive it. Thank you, Tina. I mean, again, I can't tell you from Flora, the children, Eric, GoFundMe, the animals, strangers who became companions and these were always there. I just wasn't open. Gratitude cracked me open, not as a slogan, but something for survival. Just one line of thanks each morning, even if it's through gritted teeth. And the universe shifted. It shifted. Hey, people started moving towards me instead of away from me. Energy turned radiant. So we plant this podcast like a Hugelkultur bed. Broken branches, rotting logs, discarded debris piled high. Rat shit, bad shit, and it's all new life. What was once waste becomes the foundation. What was once pain becomes the gift. This is this mission of this podcast. This mission of me is to give back. Give back. to focus out, to educate, to express gratitude. If one man hears this and says, I'm going to get my PSA checked, then it's a victory. Then it's a victory. Because if you don't know what your PS score is, I don't know what to tell you, man. But it ain't self-love. Because healing is not locked in a lab. It is not owned by the AMA, Big Pharma. It is here, in the herbs, in the fasting, in the breath work, in the stories of remission. It is the dirt beneath our feet, the breath in our lungs. The words we speak, and the willingness to receive love. This is radiant. This is radical healing. Not self-help, non-transcendence, not selfishness. It's focusing out. Because when we give, we heal. When we share, we repair. When we live in gratitude, we glow. So love, peace, harmony to all of you as we grow together, as we learn together, as we radiate, as we create a frequency of love, compassion, because we are in a time of necessity. And this is that opportunity. It's all around us. We just have to open up and accept it. And when we do that, we become available for others. Our energy becomes theirs. Theirs becomes ours. This is no bullshit. I promise you.
Wendell walked with shadows deep in the night where the secrets creep, fighting the storm he couldn't see. The moon hung low like a tired eye, his breath a question, his soul asked why. But hope, it flickered like a stubborn flame. The radical healing of radiance burst through the dark like a second chance. A fight ain't over till the last dance. Doctors spoke in riddles and lines, charts and numbers cold as time. But Wendell dreamed in colors bold. He held his ground like an ancient tree, roots digging deep in eternity. His laugh broke through like a sunrise gold. The radical healing of radiance burns through the dark like a second chance. A fight ain't over till the last dance. Doctors spoke in riddles and lines, charts and numbers cold as time. But Wendell dreamed in colors bold. He held his ground like an ancient tree, roots digging deep in eternity. His laugh broke through like a sunrise gold. The radical healing of radiance burns through the dark like a second chance. A fight ain't over till the last dance.